Men dig their graves with their own teeth and die by those fated instruments more than the weapons of their enemies. To put it in familiar terms, you are what you eat, and what you eat affects your health. Diet after stroke. Eat right. What do you eat on a typical day? What did you have yesterday? Are you keeping a balanced diet? It is important to be aware of the eating habits, because what and how we eat affect the health of our body and brain. For example, almonds have protein that helps improve your memory. Also, chewing your food slowly and thoroughly stimulates the brain to increase blood flow and boost concentration. You're probably well aware by now that a stroke happens when there's a clog or a burst in a blood vessel in the brain. The risk factors for stroke include high blood pressure, diabetes, cardio disease. Family history, obesity, alcohol intake, stress, and smoking are also the risk factors that could affect the blood flow. It is important to maintain a healthy diet when recovering from a stroke, as well as to prevent a stroke. After all, our cells are made up of and maintained with protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, and minerals we consume. Did you know? When your blood sugar and lipid levels rise, waste materials gather up and damage the vessels. That's why cutting down on fatty and sugary foods and taking in healthy ones is essential. That doesn't mean you should forever part with fats and sugars. Did you know? When your blood sugar and lipid levels rise, waste materials gather up and damage the vessels. That's why cutting down on fatty and sugary foods and taking in healthy ones is essential. That doesn't mean you should forever part with fats and sugars. You just need to replace them with sugary veggies and fruits, or take in fats that are healthy. Just a little tweak in your daily diet, and you'll feel the difference. Why don't we learn more about the healthy eating habit? Learning about healthy ingredients, cooking methods, and assembling a balanced diet will surely keep your body weight in check. We recommend you stick to the following 5 habits. Diet and nutrition tips for stroke recovery. Eat healthy after a stroke. Healthy diet is important as it reduces risk of having another stroke or other health complications by helping manage blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and body weight. It also provides nutrients that your body needs for stroke recovery, energy, and improves brain function. The essential nutrients for healthy diet include protein, carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, and minerals. Fresh fruits and vegetables, low-fat meat, fish, and nuts are usually good choices for healthy diet. Vegetables not only contain essential minerals but are also rich in nutrients and fiber. The fiber in fruits is better absorbed when they are eaten whole and not juiced. Fish contains high levels of unsaturated fatty acids. Lean meats are healthier. Try to consume less oil and fat. To reduce sodium intake, Try seasoning your food with different herbs and spices. Replace highly processed, sugary food with whole grains, or healthy carbohydrates found in fruits. And, don't forget to drink water. Every stroke journey calls for different practices. We understand changing your diet is always easier said than done. But your health also depends greatly on what you put into your body. Sticking to healthy eating habits is crucial during recovery. Be sure to talk to your doctor about your unique needs before you fill up your fridge with different foods. 2. Take in 5 essential nutrients in balance. Healthy eating is consuming all 5 essential nutrients in a balanced diet. There is no such thing as an all-in-one superfood, so we have to make a conscious effort to get our nutrition sources in suitable proportion. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide the energy for our body and brain. The best source of carbohydrates are whole grains, oatmeals, and whole wheat bread. Limit your intakes on sugar, white pasta, and bread. Proteins. Proteins are essential in building and maintaining muscle mass. Animal-based foods, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy foods, tend to be good sources of complete protein, while plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and seeds, often lack one or more essential amino acid. Fats. Fats also provide the energy for our body, help regulate body temperature and protect our organs. Healthy fats include olive oil, nuts, seeds, avocados, and fish that contain omega-3 fatty acids, salmon. Minerals. Minerals are not the energy sources, but they are essential in keeping us healthy and alive. Iron, spinach, is important in making red blood cells, and potassium, banana, helps the heart muscle to work properly. Vitamins. Like minerals, vitamins are not the energy sources, but they are essential in keeping us healthy and alive. Vitamin C boosts our immune system. Vitamin D helps absorb calcium, which strengthens our bones and teeth. We should be able to get the nutrients through a balanced diet, but sometimes we have to take supplements. These essential nutrients come from various food sources, and they are vital for the optimal health. Body functions may deteriorate after a stroke, and if the immune system gets weaker, one may be prone to pneumonia, flu, urinary tract infection, etc. Therefore, it is important to keep a well-balanced diet. Eat an appropriate amount of food. Calorie is the measurement of the energy you get from food. The amount of calories you need to consume every day depends on your age, sex, height, weight, and level of physical activity. If you eat more than you need, the excess calories are stored as body fat, which can lead to obesity and other health problems. However, you don't eat enough, it slows down metabolism, and causes nutritional deficiency, fatigue, weakness, and irritability. Consumption of nutrient-dense foods is important for stroke recovery, as it provides the energy for your body to heal. The USDA food pattern suggests a healthy balance of foods, veggies, fruits, whole grains, fat-free or low-fat dairy, seafood, poultry, meat, eggs, nuts, seeds, and soy products. More information can be found on USDA food patterns. It is important to eat the right portion of a balanced diet at consistent times each day. Speak to MD or dietitian before starting a new diet, as certain types of food can interfere with medication. Incorporate healthy fats into your diet. Many stroke survivors tend to avoid eating greasy food or meat altogether to forego fats. However, not enough fat in the body will cause malnutrition and weaken your body. Too much fat is unhealthy, but an appropriate amount of healthy fat is recommended in healthy diet. Some food contain enough dietary fat as is, but we often end up adding more when we cook. Let's go over some of the tips for healthy meal preparation. Choose healthy ingredients. Have you thought about the quality of ingredients? Pay attention to the amount and type of fats, healthy versus unhealthy fats, that your food contains. Here are some healthy picks. Select plant-based fats instead of animal fats. Select healthier oils such as olive oil, avocado oil, and sunflower oil instead of trans fats. Choose healthier cooking options. Deep-fried foods are tasty but not healthy as they contain high trans fats. Boil, steam, bake, or grill instead of frying. Air fryer, oven, and grill require less oil to cook than deep frying. Use small amount of oil to stir fry. Stir fry is easy, tasty, and less in calories, making it a healthier option. Use small amount of oil to stir fry veggies and proteins. To reduce sodium intake, use less salt and add garlic, herbs, and/or spices to season. Eat lean meat. Eating meat and/or plant-based protein like tofu and quinoa is necessary for a healthy diet. But consuming too much meat or fatty meat is unhealthy. Stick to lean meat. Try using only small amount of salt and oil when cooking meat. Cut back on store-bought dressing or sauce. Salad dressings and sauces add flavor to food. But more often than not, they contain unhealthy fats and chemicals. Make your own salad dressing with fruits, yogurt, or olive oil. Prepare healthy and satisfying meal. You already know why it is important to eat healthy after a stroke. Healthy diet not only helps reduce the risk of having another stroke, but it also provides nutrients that your body needs for the recovery. Here are some tips for healthy and satisfying meal preparation. Cut down on salt. Too much sodium in your diet can contribute to high blood pressure and other heart problems. There's no time like the present to explore the wide and delicious world of low-sodium and salt-free seasonings. Some of these products replicate salty tastes with a lower sodium content. However, give herb and other spice-based products a decent try as well. Ditch the deep fryer. We talked about healthy cooking options. And we can't stress enough the importance of cutting down on fat. Too much dietary fat can lead to heart disease and inflammation. The good news is that there are a ton of other lower fat cooking methods out there, including air frying, stir frying, sautéing, baking, broiling, and steaming. That's a mouthful. Giving some of our favorite, formerly deep-fried foods a lower fat makeover can still satisfy cravings, as well as American Heart Association diet and lifestyle recommendations. Everybody wins. Maximize meal preparation. How often do you make excuses about eating healthy when you're dining on the fly? Avoid this pitfall by doing some healthy meal prep. Make your meals and snacks ahead of time so you're not tempted to run for the drive-through or vending machine when hunger strikes. Start by picking one meal for the next few days to a week to experiment. Target low-fat, low-sodium recipes that will keep you full to avoid cravings. Splurge on a fun container to add to the anticipation. What's the first step you can take towards making healthy cooking a habit? Make your own salt-free seasoning blends for use in daily cooking or weekly meal prepping. You'll soon be reaching for these flavorful mixes instead of the salt shaker. Italian seasoning blend. 2 tablespoons oregano. 1 tablespoon marjoram. 2 tablespoons thyme. 1 tablespoon dried basil. 1 tablespoon dried sage. Cajun seasoning blend. 1 tablespoon chili powder. 1 tablespoon black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon oregano. 1 tablespoon garlic powder. 1 tablespoon onion powder. 1½ teaspoons cayenne pepper. 1 tablespoon paprika. 1 tablespoon thyme. Mexican seasoning blend. 5 tablespoons chili powder. 2 teaspoons garlic powder. 1 teaspoon onion powder. 2 teaspoons paprika. 3 tablespoons cumin. 2 teaspoons black pepper. 2 teaspoons cayenne pepper. Please subscribe.